me, leave me alone. Hello? Someone help! Dad? Dad, where are you?
Now let's rewind.
Ladies and gentlemen, the director of the Mercury Theatre and star of these broadcasts, Orson Welles.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world is being watched closely by intelligences greater than man, yet as mortal as his own. We know now that as human beings busy themselves about their various concerns, were scrutinized and studied, perhaps almost as narrowly as a man with a microscope might scrutinize some transient creature.
Happy birthday, sweetie. Why don't you blow out your candles? Go on, Sarah. Make a wish.
Don't you stand. Where are we?
Don't forget to make a wish, honey.
What's going on?
Blow out the candles and make a wish.
What's going on, Mum? Where's Dad?
Blow out the candles and make a wish.
I hope that Dad's okay.
Time for some cake.
Mum. What's going on? What's that?
Chocolate was always his favourite. Now let's have a good birthday, my sweet girl. Stop all this fighting.
I can't eat this. I'll be sick.
You always were a stubborn little bitch. After everything we did for you.
Mum, what's going on? Where's Dad? Dad, help me!
This was all your fault.
What's going on?
Can you hear him, Sarah? He's coming for you. Go, Sarah. Go! Go!
What? No.
Sarah? Sarah, sweetie, what's wrong?
Bill, there was a fire and a cake. My mum had a knife. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
Shh. Hey. It's okay. It must have just been a dream. Things will be all right.
Can't have been. Mum, she was there. She was screaming about...
Screaming about what, princess?
She was screaming about Dad.
That bastard. He's dead. I'm your dad now.
No, Bill, I remember I...
Are you wearing makeup? You don't need that dirt on your face.
Stop it, get off me!
You are pathetic. Just like your dad was. Now go to your room and think about what you've done.
God, George, it's you. George? George? What's wrong?
Nothing, honey. Why don't you come and sit on the bed with me?
What's wrong, George? You're acting weird.
Nothing's going on. It's just you and me now. I'll definitely look after you.
You're acting strange, George.
No, I'm not. What's bothering you, honey?
I don't know what's going on. Everything's been weird and...
Oh, sweetie. Come on, you can talk to me about it.
Everything's just been strange.
Strange how? Come on, talk to me.
It's as if I'm having a night... Never mind. I'm just glad you're here.
Oh, why's that?
Well, you're my boyfriend, George, so I'm just glad you're here.
Well, I'm glad I'm here too.
George,
What?
please. You're making me feel uncomfortable.
Okay, sweetie. You're so pretty. You know that.
I'm not so sure about that.
I love you so much.
Really?
Do you love me too?
Yeah. Yes, George. You know I love you.
If your stepdad finds out what? Sarah, we've been dating for 5 months already. Listen, I'm sorry,
George,
okay? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have got mad. Listen, I do love you.
I just need more.
More what? More time? Time, Sarah!
George!
It's embarrassing, Sarah. Do you know how many times I've had to lie about us? Listen, we're going to sort this.
No,
Just sit down, okay? Sit down and we'll sort it.
I don't want to.
You're making this really difficult for me. Sit down, Sarah!
Okay, fine! Just don't shout at me!
I just think we need to talk about us.
I think this is just... I need more.
How long? How long is this going to take? Days? Weeks?
What?
Months? Years? Sarah, I love you, but I don't know how long I can take your shit.
George! I love you, I do.
Well, if you love me, then you should prove it.
I'm not ready. If my stepdad finds out...
Well, what? If your stepdad finds out what? Screw your stepdad. I want you.
No, George, this isn't like you.
It is me. It's us. I want this.
Stop, get
for
off
us.
me. You're hurting me, stop.
Tell me. I thought you loved me.
Stop.
Tell me you love me.
Let me go, stop.
Tell me you love me. Tell me you love me.
Where am I? Who are you?
Hi Sarah, how are you feeling?
Wait. How do you know my name?
Everything's going to be okay, Sarah. We just need to make sure you can move and talk, okay?
My head feels weird. I'm okay. I'm just really confused.
It sounds like you're in a good condition to proceed. Hello, welcome everyone, welcome. How is everyone? Oh. Welcome to this week's show of Rewind, the best show on Channel 32, where unexpected members of the public face their fears. This week we've been following Sarah, isn't that right, Sarah? Sarah's had a bit of a traumatic past. I think we need to have a recap of what happened exactly. So first of all, Sarah, your father died in a tragic fire, which is quite the shame. It was actually on your birthday, isn't that right, Sarah? So not exactly her favourite day of the year anymore. And then what happened next, Sarah? I think your mother married a man named Bill, and he abused you, so that's not exactly the best life. Bit of a touchy subject, I know. And then, Sarah, you got a boyfriend, and it did seem like he was the only person you could trust, but he also attacked you. So that also wasn't the best, Sarah, was it? Okay. But after all of this, you have come out on top, Sarah, and you have won yourself a massive prize, isn't that right? Can we get a woo from the audience? Because you have won an all-inclusive holiday trip to Australia. Now, how do you feel about that, Sarah? Does that sound great? I think that sounds great. She's lost for words, everyone. I think you can take 3 people on this trip. Who do you think you'll take, Sarah? Not Bill, I hope. Right, well, we will be sending you off there soon, so Sarah, best get packing, I think. And it sounds like we're about done with the show here. So we'll join you all next week, where a new contestant will face their fears. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. I know.